one or something. I was like, you don't get that.
And good morning and welcome to Woodward, Oklahoma. This morning's Class 2A District 3 Fastpitch softball game will feature the Hooker Bulldogs and the Hinton Comets. For this first game, Hinton will be the visiting team and will be batting first. Hooker will be the home team. Hinton comes into this morning's game with a record of 18-8, currently sitting third place in districts. Currently tied with Apache, both with a 5-3 record. Hinton currently has a one-run lead in the point differential to be in third place. Hinton has a doubleheader today with Hooker, and then next week we will go to Texoma for a doubleheader to determine the final seedings for playoffs. Hooker comes into today's game with a record of 10-14, 1-6 in district play. Currently tied for last place with Watonga. For the Comets, the lineup. Senior Callie Kirkshoff will be leading off, followed by Sophie Barrett. Sierra Weathers will be batting 3-hole. Madison Hamilton batting in the cleanup spot. Charlie Van Huss, Hannah Devaney. Aspen Sherry will be the designated player. Alyssa Gomez will round out the batting lineup for the Comets here this morning. Of course, Coach Martinez will be the head coach for today's game. And Callie Kirkshoff steps into the box, and we're ready to get started with the first game today. First pitch, called strike one. I believe this is the first time that Hinton and Hooker have ever played that I can remember. Second pitch, popped up over the shortstop's head. Going to be trouble. It's going to find the grass. Base hit for Callie Kirkshoff. Starts the game off with the single. Now to bat will be center fielder number 7, junior Sophie Barrett. Sophie will be batting from the left side. Probably look for an opportunity here to start the game off with a Playing small ball, get a bunt down and see if we can't move the runner over. She squares up, slaps it down, foul ball down the third baseline. Caught foul there by the catcher for the first strike on Sophie. Second pitch. Called strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. No balls and 2 strikes on Sophie. Going to have to shorten up right here, get the bat on the ball, get it down, get the runner. Her job right here is to get the runner to second base. If she gets on base, and that's a bonus. Pitch, fouled straight back. Pitch. Change up, got her swinging with the strikeout. First out of the game comes via the strikeout for Hooker. Brings up to bat junior, number 3, first baseman, Sierra Weathers. Callie Kirkshaw still at first base. Ground ball hit to the right side. Second baseman fields it, fires it over to first base for the putout, 4-3 putout for the second out. Here in the top of the first inning, moves the runner over to scoring position for freshman Madison Hamilton. And your one thing right here, top of the first inning, you'd love nothing more than a base hit and take a one-run lead right off the top of the bat here if you're the Comets. First pitch to MJ's. Ball 1 up high and away. One ball, no strikes. Ground ball right at the middle. Shortstop fields it. Throws it over to first. First baseman catches it with the foot on the base, and that's going to be a 6-3 putout. So to the top half of the first inning, Callie Kirchhoff leads off with the base hit, but nothing doing there for the Comets. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
2 words, cash back. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
All right, welcome back to the bottom of the first inning. Comets leadoff single, couldn't get nothing across. Coming up the bat here for Hooker will be number 21, Hussey will be leading off, followed by number 20, Martins. Batting 3 hole, number 11, Maloney. For the Comet defensively, Hannah Devaney will be at third base. Callie Kirchhoff will be at shortstop. Alyssa Hill at second. Sierra Weathers playing first base. In the outfield from left to right, Alyssa Gomez in left, Sophie Barrett in center, and Demi Dollenberg will be right field. In the circle, freshman Madison Hamilton, and behind the plate, freshman Charlie Van Huss. Comets so far in all their district games have been really solid defensively. First pitch from MJ is low for ball one. Relied upon good, strong defense, good, strong pitching. I believe the most runs they've given up so far in a district game is they gave up 4 runs to a very potent AMPO offense. Second pitch, swung on and missed for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. This past Monday night, we played AMPO at home and got beat 3-0. Both pitchers pitched very strong games. Swung on and missed for strike 2. One thing that MJ does a great job of pitching is she just throws a lot of pitches right around the zone with a lot of movement, good location, and it combines that with good speed. Ball's hit foul down the first baseline. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss for a strikeout. First strikeout of the game for MJ. First out of the game. Brings up to bat number 20, pitcher Martins. For Hooker. On deck is number 11, first baseman Maloney. Pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. Strike 2. Good job there by MJ, putting the ball right on that outside part of the plate with good movement, good speed, good location. No balls, 2 strikes. Good pitch right there on this, moved it outside just about 2 inches off the plate. Gets the strikeout looking. That's 2 up, 2 down via the strikeout for the Comets. Brings up the 3-hole, first baseman, number 11, Maloney. Swung on a miss for strike 1. So far, MJ is doing what she normally does behind the circle, throwing a lot of strikes with good location, good movement, good spin. Good pitch right there on the inside part of the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball hit to the right side, right in front of the plate. Charlie Van House fields it cleanly, throws it to first. Not in time. Single from first baseman Maloney will give Hooker their first base runner of the game. And we've been talking about that all season, that sometimes it's not how hard you hit it, it's just get the bat on the ball and make something happen. And right there, Hooker did just that. First pitch for number 5, Baird, is swung on and missed for strike 1. Can never underestimate the value of just getting the bat on the ball. You never know what might happen. And right there, again, not a hard hit, but in a location that Comet defensively couldn't field it and make a play. Baird fouls the ball straight back, brings up no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a pitch, hits dirt, gets past the catcher. Runner advances on to second, makes a big turn, but it's going to go back. Going to have a wild pitch to advance the runner to second base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the situation here changes because now, put the bat on the ball, opportunity for Hooker to take a 1-run lead here in the first inning. Comets want to settle in right here and rely again on their strong defense, strong pitching to get out of this inning without giving up a run. Swing and a miss on the right, ball up and away. So the Comets get away without giving up a run here in the first inning. We go to the second inning. The score is 0-0.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
All right, welcome back to the top of the second inning. Neither team was able to push the run across after both teams got one single in the first inning. We head to the second inning. Leading off here for the Comets will be freshman catcher number 8, Charlie Van Hust, to be followed by third baseman Hannah DeVinny. And batting 3 hole for this inning will be Aspen Cherry. First pitch to Charlie Van Hust is up high for ball 1. One of the things that the Comets have struggled a little bit with really all season is finding ways to score runs. So important here to find a way to get that leadoff runner on base. Ball 2 up high to Charlie. Get that leadoff runner on base. That gives you opportunities to really utilize your entire offensive playbook. Bunt, steal, hit and runs. See if Charlie can get on base. Pitch is in there for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Foul off the netting on the right side. That's going to bring 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job there by Martins. Started out 2-0, battled back with 2 straight strikes. Another changeup, just a little bit low. Good job by Charlie to lay off that pitch and take ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4. Pitch was up and away. So again, the second inning in a row, the leadoff batter has reached base for the Comets. Last inning, we couldn't get anything going and push across the run. Let's see if this inning can have a little bit better fortune for the Comets. Number 00, Hannah DeVinny's up to bat. First pitch to Hannah, line drive to right field for a base hit. Right field, the bobbles, it gets by her. Runners are going to advance. Van Hust is going to come home and score. DeVinny slides into second base safely, and the Comets get on top 1-0 on the line drive single from Hannah DeVinny. And then in there on the right fielder allowed both runners to advance up 60 more feet. The Comets 1, Hooker 0 here in the top of the second inning. Good job there by Hannah DeVinny. Solid line drive hit to the right side. Now brings up Aspen Cherry. Aspen takes the first pitch in there for strike 1. Again, Aspen is the designated player for the Comets. That means she's just designated to be the batter. Demi Dollenberg is the flex, which means she's dedicated to be the defensive player. Second pitch, called strike 2 on the outside part of the plate. No balls and 2 strikes. Popped up down the first base side, out of play. Both first baseman and the catcher give good effort. Couldn't quite come up with it. Still got no balls and 2 strikes. And one thing right here, if you're Aspen, you want to move Hannah DeVinny to third base or score. Pitches up high. Good stop there by the catcher to keep Hannah from advancing to third base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Change up, ground ball is going to move the runner. Pitcher bobbles it. Everybody's going to be safe. First and third. Again, similar to the bottom of the first inning with Hooker. Not that was just a solid, great hit, but again, you put the bat on the ball, you make something happen positive for the Comets. So much better to do something like that than to strike out. Good job there by Aspen. Moved the runner over, and she got herself safe. Brings up Alyssa Hill. First pitch taken up high and away for ball 1. No outs here in the top of the second inning. Good opportunity here for the Comets to put up a crooked number on the scoreboard. One ball, 1 strike. Pitch was right down the middle at the knees there on Alyssa Hill. Swung on a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Little low on, awful close. Little low and inside, little for ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Aspen Sherry advances to second base on that pitch. So Comets got runners at second, third with no outs. Pitch to Alyssa Hell. Ball 3 up high and away. Full count. Pitch fouled out of play over the first base side. Comets will do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the freshman Alyssa Hill, second baseman. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. First out of the second inning for Hooker. Brings up left fielder, number 15, a sophomore Alyssa Gomez. First pitch to Alyssa. Ball 1 outside. And Alyssa, you notice, against bats from that left-hand side of the plate. Going to look to slap this ball down and use her speed and the fact she's in motion to her advantage. Second pitch, ball 2 up high. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3, low and away. 3 balls. 3 balls, no strikes. Called strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. Good take there by Alyssa. 3-0, that's usually an automatic take. Trying to get on base via the walk right there. Pitch, fouled straight back. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now your mindset has to change a little bit if you're Alyssa. Expand your strike zone a little bit. Anything close, got to get the bat on the ball. Again, you want to get something in play. Make the defense have to make a play right here. Pitch. Popped up to left field. That's going to be trouble. Finds a gap. Davini's going to score. Throws comes into the pitcher. Gomez rounds up, goes up to second base on the throw into the cutoff. And the Comets, good job by Alyssa Gomez on the base hit single. Gets an RBI. And that gives the Comets a 2-0 lead as we bring back to the top of the lineup with Callie Kirchhoff coming up to bat. Again, 1 out. 1 out. 2 runs so far across the plate for the Comets here in the second inning. First at bat, Kirchhoff got a base hit to left field. Again, one of the things you like if you're the Comets is here it is, the top of the second inning, and you're already back to the top of the lineup. Means we're doing a good job of getting base runners on base. Kirchhoff swings at the first pitch, pops it up to the pitcher. Pitcher gets underneath it and catches it. It's going to be the second out on the 1U put out. It's going to bring up Sophie Barrett. Right here, let's see if Sophie bats from the right side or the left side. Sophie's going to stay on the left-handed side. Again, the defense is back, so Sophie gets this ball down on the ground. She's going to have a great chance to outrun it. Gets it down to third baseline, and everybody's going to be safe. Sherry comes in and scores. Good base hit bunt by Sophie Barrett to score the run and to move the runners up 60 feet. Comets 3, Hooker 0. Again, good job there by Sophie. Third baseman was back a little bit too far back, and Sophie just got that ball down the third base side and used her speed to her advantage. Brings up Sierra Weathers. First pitch taken for strike 1. Sophie Barrett advances up 60 feet to second base. Comets got runners at second and third. 2 outs. Base hit can put across 2 runs here for Sierra. Pitch, ball 1 up high and away. Ball 2, ball bounced in front of the plate. Good stop there by the catcher to prevent that from being a wild pitch and giving the Comets a chance to score a run via that way. Ground ball to the second baseman. She fields it, throws it over to first base in time for the out. But the Comets, good solid inning there as they put across a couple base hits and they score 3 runs. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Hinton 3, Hooker 0.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
All right, welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Comets scored 3 runs in the top of the second inning to take a 3-0 lead. Coming up to bat for Hooker will be number 3. Swung on and missed for the strikeout. It's the 4th strikeout of the game so far. All 4 outs so far in the first 2 innings have come via the strikeout. Again, you notice one thing with MJ. First 2 pitches, peppering the zone, inside corner, outside corner, keeping it down, good location, good spin, and gets ahead, and then goes with a tough pitch to get the strikeout. First pitch is on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. Awful difficult to hit if she keeps moving the ball inside and outside and hitting the corners like she is so far. Ground ball to the second baseman, fielded there by Hill. Fields it cleanly, throws it over to first base for the second out here in the second inning on the 4-3 putout. Again, so far, again, through the first 2 innings, very efficient pitching in the circle. A lot of strikes. First pitch. Call strike 1 on the inside part of the plate to number 2, Gomez, the catcher for Hooker. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Again, you notice right there a 2-pitch combination. First pitch is inside corner, called strike 1. That pitch, a little spin outside, a little curveball action out on the outside part of the plate. Awful difficult to get comfortable if you're the batter. And that's a strikeout. So far, Hooker's had 7 batters come up to bat. 6 outs, all come via the strikeout. We head to the top of the 3rd inning. The Comets 3, Hooker 0.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's.
All right, welcome back here to the top of the 3rd inning. Well, we got just a second. We want to congratulate a few of our cross-country runners. This past Tuesday, they went to Walters for the Walters cross-country meet, and junior Haley Combs came away with the 2nd place finish. Junior Alex Kimball came away with the 9th place medal, and James Wingfield was 25th, medaled also. So congratulations to our cross-country runners, and good luck to them tomorrow as they head to Anadarko tomorrow morning for the Anadarko cross-country meet. First pitch to Madison Hamilton is up high for ball 1. First at bat, MJ hit a ground ball to the shortstop. Ball 2 up high. 2 balls, no strikes. Good opportunity right here for your MJ to look for a pitch that's your pitch, and if you get it, turn on it, drive one hard. Pop fly hit to right field. Right fielder gets underneath it and makes the catch for the 9U putout. So we start off the 3rd inning with an out. Pretty solid hit there by MJ. Just got underneath it just a little bit, but I like the aggressiveness on a 2-0 count. Like to see her being aggressive. It was a good pitch to hit. Just got underneath it just a little bit for the pop-up. Brings up number 8 freshman Charlie Van Hus, catcher. First pitch from Charlie. Line drive just down the first base slide, foul. No balls, 1 strike. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Charlie. First at bat, Charlie reached via the walk, led off the second inning, was the first run of the game for either team as he found a way to get on base via the walk. A little bit late on that swing, caused it to be a foul ball straight back out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Change up. A little low and inside for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss. The pitch was up high. Catcher drops it. He's going to go ahead and throw it to first base to secure the strikeout. So far in the 3rd inning, 2 up, 2 down for the Comets. It's going to bring up Hannah DeVinny. Hannah so far is 1 for 1. Had a solid line drive base hit to right field the 2nd inning. First pitch to DeVinny. Fouled straight back off the netting. It's going to be strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Ball 1 up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Want to wish good luck to our FFA livestock judging team. They're competing at the state fair judging contest today. DeVinny with the line drive base hit to the gap. That's going to be multiple bases off the fence. She rounds first, heads into second. Left fielder throws the ball into the shortstop. DeVinny. So far, 2 for 2 with a single and a double. And that brings up designated player Aspen Sherry. Base hit here, get opportunity for the Comets to push across another run here in the 3rd inning. First pitch to Aspen. Taken for strike 1, no balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the 3rd inning, runner at second base. In the dirt, Vinny, she takes off for third, throw down. Not in time, the tag was not applied. One ball, 1 strike. Coach is just wants to double check and make sure that the call was right. So the umpires are going to get together and talk about it. And they get together and they decide that the call will stand. So now we got our Hinton's got a runner at third base. Aspen Cherry, 1 ball. Pop fly right over the pitcher's head. Pitcher takes a couple steps back and makes the catch for the 1U put out. Comets are unable to get on the scoreboard here in the 3rd inning. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, 3-0 Comets on top.
Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
And welcome back here to the bottom of the third inning. Want to wish good luck and to the Hinton Comet Cheer Squad this Saturday at 11:15. They will be competing in the Class 3A Cheer Regional Championship. The competition will be taking place at Chickasha. Again, Hinton will go at 11:15. For anybody that is thinking about going, you must go and purchase your ticket online, as they will not take money or sell tickets at the door. You can go to OSSA.com, and there's a link right on that homepage that says Cheer Regional Tickets. I believe the tickets are $7 per ticket, but again, you must purchase those online. They will not sell them at the arena at Chickasha. Again, the regional winner and the regional runner-up in cheer competitions automatically qualify for the state competition, which will be September 25th at Tulsa Union High School. And then those additional qualifiers, if they get a certain score, will also qualify for state. Bottom of the third inning, first pitch for Romero, number 13. Squared around to try to lay down the base hit bunt. Foul ball. Squares up the bunt, gets it down. It's going to be a fair ball. Right inside the chalk line there. Couldn't place a bunt much better than that one was placed. For the base hit, not much the Comet defense could do about that one. Good bunt, good execution. Again, you notice here so far Hooker's had 5 strikeouts. I love the aggressive and the play call right there for Hooker. Just get the ball down. Again, you notice, make something happen. Put the pressure on the defense. Little line drive caught by Kirchhoff. She's got to throw it across the diamond for the double play. So the line drive hit right to Callie Kirchhoff. Makes a great catch on her backhand side, and then when she catches it, fires it across the diamond for the double play. So good job by the Comet defense to take away that bunt base hit. That brings up the top of the lineup for Hooker, number 21, Hussey. Hits a pop fly to left field. Gomez takes a couple steps back, misplays it, goes over her head for the error. That's going to get the runner to second base. Good solid hit there by number 21 Hussey for Hooker. Wind's blowing out to left field. Alyssa just kind of misplayed it, carried over her head for the E7, and runner advances to second on the error. Brings up Martins, number 20. First pitch called strike one on the outside part of the plate. Hooker got the first chance here with the runner in scoring position. Swung on a miss for strike two. No balls, 2 strikes. This is a position that Madison's been so strong in the circle. When a team gets a runner in scoring position, finds a way to shut them down, and she does just that again with the strikeout for the third out. And so we're going to head to the 4th inning. Hooker gets a runner to second base, but can't push the run across. Comets 3, Hooker 0.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And
welcome back here to the top of the 4th inning. Again, this is a doubleheader district contest. The Hooker Bulldogs and the Hinton Comets. Hinton and Hooker, first year that they've been in district play together. Good decision by both coaches, rather than one team having to drive all the way to Hooker or Hooker having to drive all the way to Hinton. They chose to meet about halfway here in Woodward for today's game. So that way both teams can kind of split the driving up. Appreciate Woodward, City of Woodward, for allowing us to play here at their complex. Coming up the bat here for the Comets will be freshman second baseman Alyssa Hell. First pitch to Alyssa is low for ball 1. First at bat, Alyssa struck out. Foul ball, straight back, 1 ball, 1 strike on the Comet freshman, second baseman. Ball 2, good stop there by the catcher to keep that ball in front. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike. Pitch, ball 4. And the Comets, for the 3rd inning, out of the 4 they've played so far, has found a way to get the leadoff runner on base. Brings up left fielder Alyssa Gomez. Alyssa hit a base hit, her first at bat. First pitch popped up out of play over the third base side, or hit the netting and came back into play, but foul ball for strike 1. Good opportunity here for Alyssa to use all of her skill set from that left-handed batter's box to try to move that runner over to second. Ball, Alyssa Hell's on the move, throw down to second base, not caught by the shortstop, and it's going to be safe for a stolen base for Alyssa Hell. So we got no outs, the runner at second base for the Comets. Alyssa Gomez up to bat. Going to be looking right here to get a base hit or move that runner to third base. Ball was outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop fields it, throws it across the diamond. In time, Van Huss goes to third and a double play. Great defensive play there by Hooker. Shortstop with a strong throw across the diamond to get Alyssa out at first, and the third baseman fired a rocket over to the third baseman to get the double play. So the Comets, opportunity there with some scoring opportunity there, but a double play brings up Callie Kirchhoff with nobody on base and 2 outs. First pitch to Callie is taken up high for ball 1. It's 2 double plays we've seen in back-to-back innings. Hinton turned 1 last inning, and Hooker turned 1 there. Ground ball just past the glove of the shortstop. It's going to be a base hit, single. Callie 2 for 3 so far. Double plays sure can change the momentum of an inning awfully quick. And there the Comets have a runner at second base with no outs. And then one really solid defensive play later. They got nobody on and nobody out. Sophie turns around and comes back from the right-handed batter's box this time. Again, you'll notice she'll do that from time to time, especially with 2 outs and runners on base. Tries to, going to move that right side and try to get a big hard hit to move the runners and score a run. Ball gets by the catcher. Callie's going to advance up to second base. Going to have 1 ball, 1 strike on Sophie. Little low, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike on the junior center fielder. Foul ball down the first base side. Going to be 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch to Sophie. Little change of speed right there. Ball's taken up high. Going to bring up a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ball 4. And Sophie reaches base for the second time for the game today. Leads up, brings up junior Sierra Weathers. Sierra is so far 0 for 2. 2 ground balls to second base. Getting jammed up a little bit and getting that barrel behind her hand. You want to see her just get extended on 1 and drive 1. Ball's inside. It hits her off the foot. She's going to reach via the hit by pitch. That loads the bases for freshman pitcher Madison Hamilton. Madison last at bat hit a good hard hit to right field. Just got underneath it just a little bit to allow the right fielder to make the play. A great opportunity right here. Again, just like last time, I'm going to see MJ step into the plate and be real aggressive right off the bat. First pitch. Line drive hit down the line. Foul ball, just about 3 inches left of the line there, it looked like from my vantage point, but foul ball. No balls, 1 strike. Again, I love the fact that Madison comes out aggressive. Got a good pitch to hit right off the bat, and she tried to just make something happen. Call, strike 2. Good pitch there by Martins. Kind of a little change of pace. Not quite a change up, but not quite her same speed as her fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss. Change speeds one more time. Went just a little bit slower. That one looked like it was a change up and got Madison out in front of it. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Comets unable to get a run across there on that bases loaded situation. Comets 3, Hooker 0.
As a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 4th inning. Hooker is going to be bringing their 3-hole, number 11, first baseman Maloney, to be followed by third baseman Baird. And batting in the 3 spot this inning will be the right fielder Metcalf. First pitch inside, right off of her shin. Maloney's going to reach via the hit by pitch. So here's a opportunity for Hooker. First time so far in this game where Hooker's had an opportunity with nobody on base and a base runner on. Let's see if they can take advantage and find a way to score a run right here in this 3-0 ball game. Outside for ball 1 to Baird. Ball 2, just a little bit off the plate there for to get the strike call. 2 balls, no strikes. Swung on and missed for strike 1. A little bit low, 3 balls, 1 strike. Good opportunity here for Baird to get a good pitch. Try to drive one right here. Pitch popped up the middle. Kirchhoff calls it but can't come up with it. But they're going to get the force out at second base. As ball was hit up the middle. Callie calls it, couldn't quite come up with the catch, but because of the location of the pop fly, unfortunately that runner at first just couldn't get off base far enough, so when the ball hit the ground, Sophie Barrett picked it up and threw it to Alyssa Hell for the put out. So they get out of it with 1 out. Number 3, Metcalf up to bat. Swing and miss, no balls, 2 strikes. Fouled straight back. I think I got one off on my score sheet right there. So Metcalf, right fielder's up to bat. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Foul straight back again. Number 5, Baird, is on first base. Another foul ball. Again, one of the things we've talked about in a lot of our broadcasts is how valuable it is as a batter. Once you get 2 strikes to shorten that swing up, get as many opportunities to make something happen as possible. And one way you get more opportunities is just by getting the barrel on the ball. So you see right here, Metcalf, by getting the barrel on the ball the last 3 pitches, she's given herself more opportunities to get a hit. Pitch, swung on a miss. Good pitch there by MJ on the little curveball, rise ball, moving up and away for the strikeout. That's going to be the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up number 9, McGaha for Hooker. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Hooker has a runner at first base. Swung on and missed. Really good pitch right there by MJ. That thing's starting right over the middle of the plate and it's spinning. Not only is it spinning out away, it's spinning up. Such a good pitch. Runner heads to second base. Charlie throws it down. Not in time. Gets past Kirchhoff into center field, but Sophie's backing up the throw. So the runner advances to second base on the stolen base. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the batter. Again, base hit right here. Opportunity for Hooker to push across their first run of the game. See if the Comets can get out of it with no damage. Pitch swung on and miss on the rise ball. Is going to be the 3rd out of the inning. So once again, the Hooker gets a runner into scoring position, but the Comets find a way to settle in and get the out without no runs being scored. We're going to head to the 5th inning, 3-0, Comets on top.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
All right, we're back here as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Comets 3, Hooker 0. One of the things that to kind of pay attention to as this game goes along, right now in district play, Hinton and Apache are both tied for 3rd and 4th place. Hinton currently sits in 3rd place because they have a 1-run lead in the point differential. I believe Hooker and Apache play Monday. So one of the things, if you're the Comets, you for sure, first you want to win both games today, but secondly, you would love to win by as many runs as possible, up to 10, to keep to keep your position on top in district standings. First pitch to Charlie Van Huss is called strike 1. So if you're Hinton, you sure would like to get some more runs across the plate. Swung on and missed, a little bit late. So far, Hooker Martins has done a really good job. Doesn't overpower you, but puts a lot of spin on the ball, moves it up, moves it down, keeps it away. Fouled straight back. Comets haven't really just had a lot of good solid hits. Deviney coming up to bat next has had probably the 2 best hits so far for the Comets as she's 2 for 2. See if Charlie can get on base and give Hannah a chance to get an RBI. Ball 1. Pitch was up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Charlie. Swung on and missed. Again, you see right there a lot of spin on that pitch. That pitch, when she released it, was about at Charlie's waist, and by the time it got to her, it was just kind of underneath the numbers, and Charlie just couldn't catch up with it for the strikeout. Brings up Deviney. 2 for 2 so far. She's got a single and a double. Both of her hits have been solid hits. So let's see if that continues that hot streak. Takes strike 1 on the outside part of the plate. Popped up. Third baseman calls it. She's underneath it. Hit pretty high in the sun. They can't come up with it. Going to be a fair ball. Tough play there. Ball was hit awfully high. Kind of right in that sun, and third baseman and shortstop both kind of lost it, and it landed between them for the hit. Brings up Aspen Sherry to the plate. Aspen so far has scored 1 run. First pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Good stop there by the catcher to keep that in front of her to keep Hannah from advancing to second base. Ball 2 up high. Called strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike on Aspen. Again, top of the 5th inning, 3-0. Score for the Comets. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count right here if you're Aspen. So you're here, you're sitting looking for your pitch, and if you get it, turn on that thing and drive it hard. Here comes the pitch. Ball 4. Taken up high. Good at bat there by Aspen. Not swinging at pitches that weren't strikes. So that's going to move the runners to first and second. It brings up Alyssa Held. Alyssa, so far in the day, has had a strikeout and a walk. In the first pitch, ball 1 up high. Called strike 1. Good job right there to be patient. Taking a strike right there. Make that pitcher come in and throw some strikes. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good swing. Just missed that from being a big base hit. It's going to bring up 2 balls and 2 strikes on the foul ball. Change up. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kind of it's a mix between it's like a drop change. Ball's got a lot of downward spin on it and a little bit different speed. Really good pitch. Pitch. Just missed up high. That's going to load the bases. As Alyssa reaches base for the second time today on 2 walks. Hooker's coach is going to call a timeout. It's going to bring up bases loaded for the Comets, and number 15, left fielder Alyssa Gomez coming up to bat. Well, we got a moment here. We encourage everyone that may be watching or that may pick up this stream and watch it later. All of the games we stream will be archived on hintoncomets.tv, powered by Squirtle. So encourage you anytime we stream a game, if you can't watch it live, to go back and check out the archived games. Next Thursday, the Hinton softball team will be traveling to Texoma. For those that can't make that trip, tune in, and as they will be live streamed. First pitch to Gomez is called strike 1 on the outside corner for strike 1. Popped up out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. For those that haven't seen it yet, I would encourage you to go to hintoncomets.tv and check out last Friday night's exciting win, 14-13 over the Mangum Tigers. Pitch, ball 1 up high. Good stop there by the catcher. Again, bases loaded, runner at third base. Lots of ways for the Comets to score. If you're the defense, you don't want to give up a cheap run on a pass ball or a wild pitch. Make them earn it with the hit. Pitch. Just missed at the top of the zone for ball 2. Good pitch. Good job there by Alyssa laying off that pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch. Ball 3. Good at bat so far here by Alyssa. A couple good close pitches, but good job of laying off. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, 1 out. here in the top of the 5th. Pop up out of play. We'll do it all over again. Line drive base hit just over the shortstop's head. That's going to score 1 run. Advance every runner is going to be safe and advance up 60 feet. Line drive single. 2 hits so far on the game for Gomez. RBI. That's going to turn over to the top of the lineup. Callie Kirchhoff comes up to bat. She's 2 for 3 so far. 2 single ground ball base hits. Again, the Comets got the bases loaded. First pitch is low for ball 1 to Callie. Again, we just talked about this at the top of this inning. So important for the Comets to do 2 things today. They want to win the game and they want to try to get as many runs as possible. Base hit, line drive to the second baseman, fields it. Everybody gets back safely, no double play, but good play there by the second baseman. Good hit by Callie on the line drive. Ryan at the second baseman made the catch. Almost got the double play, but good job by Alyssa to get back. That brings up 2 outs. And that brings up Sophie Barrett. Sophie, so far, has got 1 hit. Pitch gets by the catcher, but runners can't advance as the ball went off the netting and bounced right back. Four to nothing. Comets on top here in the 5th inning. Sophie takes ball 2 up high. Good job there. Good adjustment so far in this inning by the Comets. They've done a good job of laying off some of them pitches that are just off the plate. Ball 3. We've had almost every batter this inning for the Comets has had at least got to a 3-ball count. Doing a good job of laying off pitches that just aren't quite in the zone. Look for Sophie to be taken here on 3-0. And she does, and it's ball 4 up high. And that's going to push across an RBI run as Aspen Sherry will come across the plate. We'll give the Comets their 5th run of the game. Brings up Sierra Weathers. Takes strike 1. Alyssa Hells at second base. Alyssa Gomez at second. Sophie Barrett at first. Sierra Weathers at the plate. 5-0's our score. Ball 1 up and away. Sierra got hit by a pitch last inning. A little bit low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, one thing so far in this game, Sierra's been just a little bit behind. Her barrel's been behind her hands a little bit, hit a couple ground balls. The second baseman needs to get that barrel out in front, extend through it. Ball 3 up high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, good adjustment here by the Comets. They're not swinging at those pitches that aren't over the plate and aren't strikes. Making the pitcher throw lots of pitches here in this 5th inning. Called strike 2. Good pitch right there on the inside corner. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded. Something's going to happen right here on this pitch. And it's going to be ball 4. And that's going to push across another run for the Comets via the walk. 6-0, Comets on top. Brings up MJ. MJ's 0 for 3 so far on the game. Ground ball to the third baseman. She fields it, throws it across the diamond. It's going to be a little low. First baseman can't come up with it. 1 run's going to come across the plate. Sophie Barrett comes across the plate for 2 runs on the air. Comets 8. Hooker 0. Sierra Weathers advances to second. MJ advances to first. We got a courtesy runner. Allie Bristow is going to be the courtesy runner. Again, in softball, you can courtesy run for the pitcher and the catcher. That means it's not a substitution. They can run as many times in the game as the pitcher or catcher gets on base, as long as it's a different courtesy runner. That brings up Charlie Van Huss. First pitch, hits her off her foot, going to reach via the hit by pitch. Charlie led this inning off with a strikeout. It's always a good thing when a team bats around. Means you're scoring lots of runs, lots of opportunities. 8-0's our score. Again, in district play, district standings are determined by, first and foremost, wins and losses. Currently in our district, Ampo is sitting in first place. In second place, with a I believe 5-2 record, is Texoma. Hinton's in third, and Apache's in fourth. But Hinton and Apache are both tied, and they have split. So the tiebreaker, since we look head to head, and since they've each beat each other once, the next tiebreaker you would look at is point differential. And in district play, the maximum amount of runs you can get or lose is 10. So right now, if this game were to end at 8-0, the Comets would get plus 8 points. So you'd like to, again, if you're Hinton, you'd like to push across at least 2 more runs and get at least a win by 10 to get the maximum number of runs allowed. Right now, Hinton has a 1-run lead over Apache. Several big district games still left to be played. Hinton and Hooker will play again here in about 15-20 minutes after this game is over. That game will also be live streamed, so I encourage you after this game is over to go find you a little snack and come back and tune in for the second game. And then next Thursday, Hinton will travel to Texoma for a doubleheader. Again, those last couple games, a lot of district games left for Hinton and Apache and Texoma. And all those games will really be important to determine the final seedings come regionals. Again, the team that finishes in fourth place in the district will have to play another district's fifth place team. They'll have to play a best 2 out of 3 series, and whoever wins the best 2 out of 3 will advance to regionals. If you finish in the top 3, you automatically advance to regional play. So the Comets sure want to take care of business and finish in that top 3. DeVinny, strike 1. Hannah so far has got 2 hits. Last time she reached on a fielder's choice, or excuse me, on an error, on a pop fly that couldn't be caught by the third baseman. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Pitch popped up to center field. Center fielder calls it, gets underneath it, and makes the catch for the putout and gets the inning, top of the 5th, comes to an end. But a good inning for the Lady Comets as they score 5 runs to take an 8-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome.
All right, welcome back here to the bottom of the 5th inning. In the top of the 5th inning, the Comets pushed across 5 runs. Good adjustment made at the plate by the Comets that last inning. They started laying off some of those pitches that were just off the plate, weren't over the strike zone, and got several walks. Sprinkled that in with a couple of hits, and they scored 5 runs. Comets again will set the defense. Freshman tandem of Hamilton and Van Huss, pitcher and catcher. Third base, DeVinny. Shortstop, Kirchhoff. Second base, Alyssa Hill. First baseman is Sierra Weathers. And in the outfield from left to right field is Gomez, Barrett, and Dollenberg. Coming up to bat here for Hooker will be number 2, Gomez, to be followed by Romero and Trumbull. The 9-hole batter will be the 3 up for the Hooker Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. Strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. Again, MJ just kind of sticking to her usual script, throwing a lot of strikes, a lot of balls right around the zone. Swung on a miss for strike 3. MJ has a good combination of, first and foremost, she's got good speed, but then she combines that with good movement, good spin, good location. When you combine all those characteristics into one, you get a pretty good pitcher that's difficult to hit. And so far we've seen today that Hooker really hasn't hit a ball solid so far in this game. And again, that's just an attribute to MJ and her style of pitching. Romero, number 13, left fielder, up to bat. First pitch swung on and missed. She squares around the bunt, gets it down to the third baseman, Devaney. She fields it, throws it across the diamond. Not there. Alyssa couldn't quite find the base. That's 2 times that Romero has been up to bat and laid down a bunt for a base hit single. Last inning, she did a great job laying a bunt down, and unfortunately for the Hooker, but fortunately if you're a Comet fan, Trimble hit a line drive to Kirchhoff, and Kirchhoff fielded it and threw it across to first for a double play. Trimble hits a pop fly to right field. Dollenberg gets underneath it, makes the catch for the putout. Second out of the inning. Trimble so far, she don't have any hits to show for it, but she's had 2 pretty good hits for Hooker. With the line drive to shortstop in the bottom of the third, and that was a good solid pop fly to right field. Brings up the top of the lineup. Hussey fouled ball straight back for strike 1. So the 8 and 9 hole batters for Hooker have done some. Both have had pretty solid games so far, as Romero has reached base twice with the base hit bunts, and Trimble's had 2 good hard hit outs. Second pitch, fouled straight back again to the second baseman, number 21, Hussey. Again, one thing that the Comets have done really good so far is when Hooker has got a base runner, Comets really haven't given up anything to give any chances of them to push that run across. Let's see if MJ shuts it down the thread again, and little ball hit to the second baseman. Hill fields it from her knees, throws it across to first base for the putout. 4-3 for the third out. And we're going to head to the 6th inning. Comets 8, Hooker 0.
2 words, cash back. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
All right, welcome back here to the top of the 6th inning. Coming up to bat for the Comets will be designated player Aspen Sherry, to be followed by second baseman Alyssa Hill, and then left fielder Alyssa Gomez. We appreciate our businesses that have became sponsors of Hinton Athletics and Squirtle. If your church or organization or if your business is interested in becoming a sponsor, get a hold of Jared Holman at the high school, and he'll get you started on the process to support Hinton Athletics and advertise on HintonComets.tv. First pitch to Aspen's up high for ball 1. And so far, through just a couple of games and a few softball games, we've had almost 16,000 people view our streams. So great opportunity, again, for your business or your organization or your church to advertise what you have to offer to the Hinton community. Strike 1 on Aspen, 2 balls and 1 strike. Ground ball, pitcher, good job of fielding their position, throws it to first base for the out. For the 1-3 putout. Again, Hooker brought in a new pitcher last inning. It's Metcalf, number 3. Brings up Alyssa Hill. Alyssa so far on the day has reached base 2 times on 2 walks. First pitch is taken for ball 1 up high. Ball 2. Again, just a little bit too high, but good job there by Alyssa to take that pitch. Line drive down the left field line. Base hit. It's going to be extra bases for the freshman Alyssa Hell. She rounds first. She's going to go into second base. Left fielder throws it into the cutoff. And that's going to be a base hit double for Alyssa Hell. That's going to bring up left fielder sophomore Alyssa Gomez. So far for the day, Alyssa is 2 for 3, 2 base, 2 singles. And one of the things you like there by Alyssa Hell, got the inside pitch, just turned her, got her barrel through quickly, turned on that ball. Hard line drive down the left field line for the double. Opportunity here for the Comets. Ball 1 to Gomez. Line drive up the middle for the base hit. Gomez with the single. Hell's going to round third base. Coach Martinez is going to hold her up there. Alyssa, good job base running there at second. She had to kind of hesitate, make sure that ball got through and down before she took off. Don't want to get a double play. We've seen that. We've already seen that 2 times today. Double plays that have really taken away momentum from both teams. So good base running there by Alyssa. Don't want to take any chances at getting a double play and ending the inning, especially with Kirchhoff coming up to bat. Callie's hit the ball solidly all day. First pitch, inside, turned on foul. Be awake over there if you're Coach Martinez. Kirchhoff, 2 for 4 so far. Last at bat, she hit a hard line drive. It was snagged up by the second baseman. Ball's up high. Gomez is going to steal second base. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 1 out. Again, 8-0 ball game. If you're the Comets, you want to find a way to score at least 2 runs right here in this inning. Ball's hit to left field. Left fielder gets underneath it. Alyssa Hell is going to tag up. Run's going to score from third on the sacrifice fly. RBI pop fly by Callie Kirchhoff. It's going to be the second out of the inning. Alyssa Gomez stays at second base, but again, good at bat there by Callie. Productive at bat, scoring the run, brings up Sophie Barrett. First pitch, ground ball right back to the pitcher. She fields it, throws it over to first base in time for the putout. So we're going to head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Comets get 1 run, and they push their lead up to 9-0.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games, so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
All right, welcome back here to the bottom of the 6th inning. Comets have a 9-0 lead over Hooker. Up to bat will be number 20, Martins. Number 11, Maloney, and number 5, Baird will be the 3 guaranteed batters here in the bottom of the 6th inning for Hooker. First pitch by MJ is in there for a strike. Line drive off of Davini's glove, fielded by Kirchhoff. She's going to have a chance to throw her out, and she does. What a play by Kelly Kirchhoff. That's the old standard 5-6-3 put out at first base. Tough break there for Hooker. That was a great hit by Martins, but sometimes that's just the way the game goes. Ball just right off of Devaney's glove and ricocheted right to Kirchhoff at short, backhanded it. Strong throw, planted that back foot, fired it across the diamond in time for the putout. Brings up Maloney. Strike one. Swung on a miss for strike two. No balls and 2 strikes. Popped up out of play. Again, you notice right there, no balls, 2 strikes. Good pitch there by MJ. Starts that pitch out about letter high and then puts a little upward spin on it. By the time it gets the batter, it's up there around her. Call, strike 3, right at the top of the zone. Again, you notice that pitch is so, the location on it's just almost perfect. She releases it. It's right at the belt. Little rise ball action, a little up spin, and by the time it gets to the batter, it's right at the top of the zone for the strikeout. 2 outs. Baird, number 5, up to bat. Out of play for strike 1. Ball 1 inside. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. For strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Swung and missed for strike number 3, and that is the 11th strikeout through 6 innings for MJ. We're going to head to the last inning. Comets have a 9-0 lead.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning. Comets up 9-0. Remind everyone that tomorrow night the Hinton Comet football team looks to move to 4-0. They will take on Merritt Oilers. Kickoff is at Jim Sire Field, set for 7 o'clock. Homecoming festivities will begin at 6:30. So encourage everyone to get out early and watch homecoming and then stick around for the football game. Weathers, first pitch swinging, ground ball to the shortstop. Throws it across the diamond. Ball hit the dirt. First baseman couldn't come up with it. So Weathers is going to lead off the 7th inning, reaching via the air. Brings up MJ. MJ's been awful close to getting a good, strong base hit. Ground ball foul down the first, third baseline. Line drive caught by the third baseman. She throws it across the diamond and another double play. This is the third double play. Turn 2 by Hooker, 1 by Hinton. And again, those double plays are just so huge to change the momentum of an inning. Absolute rocket shot there by MJ. Third baseman made the play and threw it across for the double play. Brings up Charlie Van Hush. She hits a pop fly to the right field. It's going to find the green for a base hit. You can go a lot of games in fast pitch softball and not see a lot of double plays. So far today, we've seen 3 of them turned. Again, 2 by Hooker and 1 by Hinton. Devaney hits a pop fly to center field. Center fielder comes up, calls it, and makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Comets 3 outs away from getting their 19th win of the season and their 6th win in district play as they lead 9-0.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports.
No balls, 2 strikes. Solid hit right up the middle. Over the head of Sophie Barrett. There's going to be extra bases for Hooker. Sophie throws it in towards third base, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Metcalf. One of the things to see, we got another game coming up, but these last couple of innings, Hooker has had some really good, strong, hard hits. Again, you would expect to see that second, third, fourth time up for these batters to see MJ. You would expect them to get a little more comfortable with her pitches and her locations and her speeds. And you're seeing them make better contact. No outs, runner at second base. First pitch to McGaha is taken for ball 1 outside. Pop fly down the third baseline. Devaney gives chase, makes a basket catch. Going to give her the catch on the transfer, trying to make the throw down to second, maybe for a double play. But so we got 1 out on the 5U putout. It's going to bring up number 2, Gomez. So far in the game, Gomez has had 2 strikeouts. First pitch off of her thigh is going to be a hit by pitch. She's going to reach via the hit pitch for the Hooker. Staying strong here in the 7th inning in a 9-0 ball game. They got runners at first and second. And that brings up number 13, Romero. Romero so far on the day is 2 for 2. I've loved her 2 at bats. Laid down 2 really good bunts to get on base. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Again, one adjustment you'll notice here is Devaney, the third baseman for the Comets. She's moved way in to try to take away that bunt opportunity right here in this inning. She squares around. Fouled it straight back. Strike 2, no balls and 2 strikes. It's a little different strategy here when you get 2 strikes. If you try to bunt this one, if it's fouled, you're automatically out. So probably look for her to be swinging away right here with 2 strikes. Ball 1, up and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at first and second for Hooker. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning, 9-0 game. Again, you're the Comets. You want to try to get out of this game with no runs being given up. Squares around. She went around, tried to get it down, couldn't do it. That's a strikeout. And that's going to be the second out of the bottom of the 7th inning. Brings up center fielder Trimble. Trimble is 0 for 2 so far, but both of her at-bats has hit the ball solidly just right at a Comet defender, and the defense of the Comets have made the plays. Let's see if they can do it one more time. Ball's hit to Weathers at first base, and she makes the catch for the out in the ball game. So the first game of this doubleheader goes to the Lady Comets, 9-0. We'll be back in about 15 to 20 minutes for game number 2 of today's doubleheader. Tune back in.